Save our planet. Short-lived greenhouse gases heating the planet. As government climate efforts continue to focus on reducing carbon dioxide as a major greenhouse gas, a growing number of scientists and leaders have begun calling attention to other climate-forcing agents whose warming effects are many times shorter-lived than CO2. Along with methane, a potent greenhouse gas primarily generated by the livestock industry whose effects can dissipate in as few as 10 years, other agents similarly have intense warming influences that could quickly be halted. Dr. Andreas Stahl from the Norwegian Institute for Air Research explains.
These short-lived climate forces are anything that has a shorter lifetime than, say, 10-15 years, starting at methane, which has a lifetime of about 10 years, which means that if you reduce the emissions of these substances, then the concentrations in the atmosphere would almost immediately go down, and that means that climate impacts would also be reduced almost immediately, which we don't get for the CO2.
One of the aerosols that acts as a short-lived climate forcer is black carbon, or soot. Soot is released through the incomplete combustion of burning substances such as biofuels, fields, or forests. The black airborne particles absorb solar radiation both while in the atmosphere and after being deposited on snow or ice, resulting in regional warming.
It darkens the snow surface, and then the snow starts absorbing more solar radiation, and that means that the snow is probably melting away quicker in the spring. And if it's a glacier, then it could also cause additional melting.
We thank Dr. Stahl and all scientists and governments for your consideration of this significant warming source. Let us join in acting now to address such short-lived agents as black carbon and methane to bring swift and necessary planetary cooling.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has frequently urged for the most effective actions in halting climate change, as during an interview published in the December 16, 2009 edition of the Irish Dog Journal.
The powerful methane is actually a greater cause of the warming than previously estimated. The good news is that methane dissipates from the atmosphere in approximately 12 years, whereas it takes carbon dioxide thousands of years to disappear. So, if we want to make a rapid, effective difference now, we must stop the methane generation at its largest original source, that is the livestock industry. The livestock sector, the top driving force behind rainforest destruction. Forest burning for making pasture is also a major source of black carbon, which are soot particles capable of trapping 2,000 times more heat than CO2. The super hot particles end up on the world's ice caps and accelerate their melting. I pray that our world's leaders will take swift actions to ban the destructive meat production and instead use subsidies for organic vegan farming, which helps absorb emissions. Then we can have an immediate effect on climate change and have more time to develop and perfect our green technology to address CO2.